Okay, we're gonna make a sign. Just a quick, simple little sign showing a couple things: hinge method and using vinyl as a stencil. This is just contact paper, nothing fancy at all. And I already screwed it up by going too fast. You can just put that back on there. Alright, there's a sign we're going to make. Next step is to put some contact or transfer tape on it so you don't lose inside pieces of your letters. The easiest way I found is to fold back a little bit of your transfer tape, hold it where you want it, stick down the beginning, and then just roll it out. This seems to eliminate the bubbles for me. I'll peel it off the mat. I just cleaned my mats so they're way too sticky. I don't like them at all right now. Once you get that done, I like to burnish it from the back a little bit. Not a lot, but just get a little bit, make sure everything's stuck. And then I cut my stencil out just bigger than the sign. It helps me line it up. Now we just take a piece of wood. I don't know what that is, but and we'll line it all up. I made this one to barely fit on the wood, so this be a small frame sign. That should be good. We'll use a hinge method to get the stencil onto the wood. Just put a couple pieces of tape down the middle. Make sure it's where you want it. And we'll just peel up one end and take the backing off. And then take that half of the backing off and then just lay it down. Remove your tape. And then it can't move on you, so just peel the other half off. Every time I try to do something fast, I missed a piece of my backing here. So it ain't right by my sign. Once we get that on, just kind of make sure it's stuck real well. Then we'll peel the transfer tape off. If you peel, don't try to lift up, just peel at an angle. Typically nothing, as long as you've prepped your board well, typically none of your pieces will come up. And then if you have something like this is kind of close where I want to make sure I don't get paint on it. I'll just take a little piece of tape and throw it on there. This board was stained with dark walnut oil-based stained. And then once it was dry, I put some white linen chalk paint on it. And now I'll just use cheap acrylic craft paint. The main thing is the first coat to be as light as you can. Kind of seems like you're not even doing anything. But once you get the first coat on, just go back and put your second coat on, and then we'll be ready to peel the stencil. Alright, now that we got the paint on, we just have to peel our stencil. Paint's still wet, so I'll be kind of careful what I touch where, but I like peeling it when it's wet. You don't have to. You want to be careful of peeling it up. I'm going kind of fast, so I'm putting little tiny nicks on there. This is a rustic sign, so I don't mind it at all. But you want to be fairly careful peeling it up. You sanded your board real well, so it's real smooth. You should get pretty clean lines. I don't know how well you can see that, but pretty good lines. So now all that's left to do is get all the vinyl off my fingers and throw a frame on it. And I pre-make my frames so they fit before I even, as I cut the blanks, I always have all my frames cut at the same time, so every blank I have has a frame with it. But probably don't need glue. I always add it just because I do. But these little ones don't take much. I don't know if you can see this, like holding it upright, so probably a little close to the camera here, but get the idea. Hopefully the air compressor has enough juice. I unplugged it because I didn't want it turning on while I was doing this. And there you have it, a real simple frame sign. I don't know, probably 5-6 minutes, start to finish. Thanks for watching.